Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and on the hill in this one, JoJo Romero. What's the scouting report on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
The line to kick the pitch. J.P. Crawford now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Line drive, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Julio Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. The other way. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And it's fouled away.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Edman. And that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and today's starting pitcher, George Kirby.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side. On to France, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Richie Palacios. In the air, left field. Moore tracks it down for the out. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 1-0. Top of the second. Here's Jared Kelnick. Romero back to work. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard. That gets through.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Ty France. First offering, and it just misses. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Rolled to short, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Fired to second. On to first, double play. Here's Dylan Moore. That one hammered center field. Palacios ranging back, and that is gone. All muscle to center field, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Jose Caballero up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first. So just a 2-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And downstairs.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Over to first, and he's safe. Ball to strike. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. And it's 2-zip. This is the World Series on the show. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Ball one, no strike.
That misses the zone. 2-0. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Stays alive. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. That one missing inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's in there. And that is strike 1. And ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
The 2-1. They say you win. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. And down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The wind and the pitch. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented, a rookie of the year, an all-star, and a silver slugger.
And what I love about this kid is that he's all about the team. As much talent as he has, he could be focused on his individual numbers, but you can tell the way that he plays the game that they feed off of his energy.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And here it comes. That's
One
inside.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And the struggles continue in the postseason. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's the strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss. And now the lefty swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got it by him for the K. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 2-0.
Is this redemption for my soul? Oh, ground to explore.
As we go to the last of the third, here's Nolan Gorman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Gorman throws right, bats left. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Left field makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Jared Kellner. And a pitch. There's a strike. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Ty France up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And it's even up. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see new arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Drew Rom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Moore in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now here is Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first. In there safely.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff, guys.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed kind of a neat relationship with Ichiro Suzuki. They met back in 2019. In the air out towards right center. Walker grabs it on the run. The throw in, but it's offline, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses, and the count 1-2. Rocketed out towards right center. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
That one the other way. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Started to swing, held up. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. Throw over to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Suarez to second. Now to first. And it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And that's in there for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Line to left, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Kirby checks over to first, and he's back. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Good eye in that spot. Swung on, popped up left side. Suarez has this one sized up, and that is that. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now Teoscar Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
That's
First
a ball.
offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
And a foul ball. The next offering misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Bounce to the right. Edman. The throw to first. One away here in the fifth. In now is the Mariners DH, Jared Kellner. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Outside. The 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through, and the postseason success continues for him.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next offering is downstairs. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. Makes the grab for the second out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it, and that's the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Dylan Moore. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jacob Barnes up and loosening in the pen. Woodford getting cranked up as well. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jose Caballero. Snap throw to first. Moore gets back easily. Caballero, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he was born in Panama. On the ground. Over to Edman. Relay to first, double play. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that one in the air center field. Palacios under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Tommy Edman. First pitch, and he just misses. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. 2-2 now. Ground ball to the right side. France gets it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. Chris Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022 an MVP.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gets under it and pops it up. Crawford brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down here 5-1. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Jacob Barnes. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that one. 0-1. Rodriguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
It's a good take.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. One-two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jared Kelenic. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits.
3-2.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Jake Woodford.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the 1-0. Late swing fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Ty France goes deep, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the left fielder, Dylan Moore. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Back here at Busch Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. This one smoked out to left. Takes it in for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Contreras, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next one misses, and 1-1.
1-0.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Inside, just missed. Contreras tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. This one popped up. Crawford settles under this one and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jose Caballero. Woodford back to work. That one down the line, and foul ball. Righty to the plate. Way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a big swing and a miss.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. The pitch. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet. Towards first. Goldie steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Smash to the left side. Whips it across. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 9 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back. And now here is Nolan Gorman. And the right-hander back to work. Bounce back to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Arenado up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully.
Takes it himself for 1. And it's a double play.
Very composed play from the shortstop position right there. I mean, that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second, and then fire to first. Make sure you get those 2 outs.
Win. The next to hit takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1-2 now. Out towards left center. Moore settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Giovanni Gallegos.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a pitch. Hernandez leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And the 0-1. This one popped up right side. And there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. That one hammered left field. Back there. And gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. That's his third home run of the series. And they add on. It's 10-1. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog. And right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it. And it went a long way.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Jared Kellner. Swing and a miss as he was late. Gallegos in his fifth season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
France at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The pitch. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Tommy Edman at the plate. The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Swinging a bouncer on to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. To third, Suarez. Tosses to first, and they're down to their last out. And up next for St. Louis, Richie Palacios. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a good eye there. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. 2-2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, all these guys need is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.